There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know, I say it all the time.
I didn't like say it, but I do want to be careful with this name drop. That's why I kind of say it. Should I? Is it okay? Does it come off?
No, I mean, you were on the set with...
Yeah, alright, say no more. I'm overthinking it. Bring the camera back. Okay. One of probably the closest I've been as so far to, I remember to do the zoom?
Oh, well, yeah, no, I'm waiting slower on this one.
Okay,
It makes
okay.
more sense to...
Yeah. So, as a film student, you always think of the Hollywood set. And when given the opportunity to work on a professional set, it's both exciting but also scary because, everything you learned in school is absolutely true. Craft services is that good. When we shot, we were in New York City, which was a blast because I've loved New York. It's the home of some of my favorite movies, let alone Mr. New York himself, Martin Scorsese. The film was The Irishman. It starred, I almost said Leonardo DiCaprio. We gotta turn it back. Leo, you're still great. Okay. It starred Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. It's being released on Netflix, although they may do a limited release. It was the day I was there on set. The one poster where you see him pointing the gun at the robber on the ground. I was there that day. I'll get to that in a little bit. So, I drive to New York, I get on set, and everything that I was told in film school was so true. I mean, the trucks, everything. I had to fill out a lot of paperwork. But it was just, I get my walkie-talkie. I was doing lockups on the corner. Now, what made this day even more crazy was it was Marty's birthday. And, there was cake and there was, everyone was coming in. So we would have these cars that would pull up with these executives. And when I mean executives, I mean these are people that I didn't know their names. It's like they, yes, right this way. And they're all coming to say hi and happy birthday to him. And so the energy on set was lovely. It was truly, every single person was there working and loving their job. The thing that wasn't nice was the New York people. They could care less. When we told people that this was going on Netflix, they were like, have fun with your straight-to-DVD movie. And it's like, do you have any idea whose movie this is? But, New Yorkers, they it's New York. Hey, what are you going to do about it?
Dude, I'm walking here! I'm walking here!
But it was crazy. And so we're standing there on the corner, and people had these pins, and it was Marty's face on it, and that little party and the birthday, and all of a sudden around the corner, there's this girl wearing 6 pins, and 1, 2, like this, like a domino. And I said, oh, where do you get those pins at? And she said, oh, that's my dad. Tell your dad I love his work. I was absolutely speechless. And, all of a sudden, the entirety of, and I'm not going to say her name just out of respect, but the entirety of the whole set kind of dematerialized. All of a sudden, I realized, this amazing director, but he's also a father. All these people are just at work. This is still the same city that has Times Square, the Brooklyn Bridge that's in the United States, in the world. All of a sudden, it's just, I'm right there. And for a second, I felt really lonely. But then I realized that it's just another day at work. And, maybe it's those fantasies that, you look at Hollywood, you look at movies as these glorious adventures. But at that moment, I realized not just the amount of work that goes into making a film, days and days of production, days and days of post, but that every single person that works on a film has their entire life leading up to that point and afterwards. No one's there just for that. They gotta go home. They have their own problems. They have their own issues. They have things they worry about. And all of a sudden, a day where I thought it was cool, I get it, be on this set and see all this, I was, strucken with this reality of, nothing's that special. it's just like, it doesn't matter if you have 150, 300 person crew, or if it's just you and a few friends with a camera, even a cell phone, making a short film. Everyone is taking their lives and their experience up into that point and making something. And it could be, Martin Scorsese's birthday, or it could be your birthday. No matter what day it is, get up, go to work, and make something that is truly remarkable. I don't know if I'm actually allowed to show any footage because I did not take any footage with my cell phone while I was on set. But if you look at that poster and you see him pointing the gun,
There we go.
Rolling.
there was, this will be a small anecdote. Maybe I should have ended it there, but the special effects team was doing blast charges as the person got thrown out the window, and they had 3 charges. The first one worked. The second one did not detonate. Well, it went off, but it did not blow the glass, which meant they had one more take. All this money, and they only have one more take to get it right. And it was, you forget your battery, you forget an SD card, you forget a lens cap. Just remember, even on some big productions, they may not bring enough det cord. But yeah, it was. I think should I have ended it sooner? I should have ended it sooner. But anyway, I don't know how to end this now. Did I have an end?
I feel like you did. I feel like there was enough time where if you just fade out, you'd be fine. But just in case, record an end right now. Basically,
what was
just
it?
go back to. Just say it again.
What was I saying?
It could be your birthday. But just go to work and like be professional.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's Martin Scorsese's birthday or your birthday. Whatever day it is, get up, get out there, and make something truly magnificent. You have every opportunity. You have the tools. You have the desire. You can really do something that can change someone's life. And remember that people are people. And capture the humanity out of it, and tell a story that's worth telling, and people will be able to see that. And also make sure that if you don't have a Netflix account, look out for this movie because it has a stellar cast, and from what I saw, it's going to be a great film. Is that a good plug?
Yeah,
Well, good.
a little marketing for the Irishman right there.
Let me get a new car.